people hate the most in the battlefield veteran a few days ago. I'm gonna tell you one that's supposedly not hard. I mean, it's harder than Officer and episode by episode. It says, and you can probably read it, but just in case you can't, it says, an uncompromising difficulty level for the truly battle-tested. Aiming is unassisted, and you'll have no recovery time. Between bullet hits, that's right, or I get shot. I'm getting shot. That's what it means. Just simplify it, please. Plan your encounter strategically and remain and still survive. Who does that? Anyway, as this is a broadcast live, I would like to go ahead and start off by doing a few things that I think I should. Now, while this is a broadcast, most of you are probably going to be viewing it on my channel as a video, so let me go ahead and say thank you for watching this without actually being on the broadcast. If we do have anyone join the broadcast, and you're catching up right now, please do comment and subscribe and like this video if you enjoy my brand of comedy, my reviews, and more. So let's get started with the first thing. Reviews. Now, I've gotten the ideas to review by watching a lot of YouTubers do it. And I've decided to review not movies, not video games, no. Not music, not ERB. One, because I don't have any way of doing that yet. But that's not beside the point. No. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to review, people. Or people in general. But nothing more controversial than Trump. That's right, people, I said it. The most ridiculously tan, hairline receding, ridiculous man on the face of the earth. And I say ridiculous lightly. That's the lightest thing you can call him. Ironically, because he's not light at all anymore. I mean, have you seen his tan? He looks like an orange. Anyway. We'll get to him later. But for now, there's also one other contestant that I'm lining up here just because the controversy behind this whole thing is so mind-boggling to me. I see things very simply, stuff like this. I don't know why people think it's so dramatic and stuff, but there's just a simple version to it. This one person. Hillary? That's her name, right? I don't really care. Let's just call him boy candidate and girl candidate, because clearly that's the only two left. Okay. Anyway, we'll call him Trump just because that's what people know him by. But I don't remember the other one's name. Honestly, I care for her more, but I don't care enough to actually remember the name. I mean, I know one of them's gonna be president. God, I hope it's not Trump. I mean, I don't have a fate. I'm not gonna vote. Okay, people, I'm not gonna vote. I can't vote after saying so many times that I'm trying not to get into the controversy of it. But when I get into the controversy of it, I want to be able to examine both sides without having a favorite. Even though sometimes in this video it's gonna sound like I do. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it, shall we? Let's start with Trump. No, just kidding. That'd be too easy. Let's start with the girl contestant, shall we? That's right. It's Mrs. Girl Number 1, president ever. If she ever gets the job. That was a lame joke trying to use Mrs. America. You know, what happens, of course. That whole email thing. One, no one ever said that was a good thing. It was a really, really bad thing. Horrible. Crime she committed is on the federal scale, maybe the global scale of bad. But, and it's a big but, not hers, sorry, had to make that joke. But there is a but. Sorry, enough butt jokes for now. Again, I'm sorry. Anyway. While her crime was, in fact, horrendous. You've got to remember that besides that, she's done some pretty horrible things. Besides that, I have to admit, she's not the saint. Okay, she's not a saint. That is horrible to think. If anyone ever thinks that she's a saint, sorry, let me get that whole fucking hillbilly accent out of my. Here's how I actually sound. Here's how I don't want to sound. Hold on. Anyone who thinks that this woman is in fact a saint is absolutely out of their mind. She is by far no more a saint than I am the left hand of God. And I am by no means that. Trust me, you have to counter this weight with this weight. And it's a big gut you got there, Trump. Big gut full of weird ass shit, okay? By the way, in case you haven't noticed, warning, language and controversy. If you don't like me talking about politics, scan ahead in the video until you can find a place where I'm not talking about it. Try that. Alright? Thank you. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to be, so deal with it. Where was I? Okay. While she may be a bad person, let's face it, no one on earth is going to be a saint. Saints died out so many years ago, they're on medallions. That's right, I'm talking about you, St. Christopher, protector of the innocent. Anyway, or something like that. I'm not going to pretend to be Catholic. I'm not Catholic, I don't know. Anyway. The saints do not exist anymore. As far as I know, there is no one who is actually a saint. Saints were people who did only good things and were supposedly pure. Nowadays, no one is pure. We all commit every kind of act that's wrong in the world. Eventually, in our lives, we are going to do something bad. Whether it's lie, steal, cheat, murder, I don't care. One of us in our lives is going to do one bad thing, whether it's the tiniest thing on earth, or trade weapons to Al-Qaeda. Okay, people, come on now. The weapons, no. Secrets? Maybe she sent some? I don't really care, honestly. Clearly we caught it. Clearly, as far as I can tell, the news is covering stuff like that pretty damn well. Whatever. The point is, compared to Trump, she is technically a saint. I'm not saying she is one. I'm saying compared to Trump, she is. Now let's go over to contestant number boy. I just said contestant number boy. Shit. Okay, contestant number boy. That's right, I'm gonna keep saying that. Anyway. Trump. Donald fucking Trump. Or as his actual name goes, don't quote me on this. Donald, I'm an idiot and think everyone loves me when I say racist shit about every single thing on earth. And when I say thing, I mean thing, as in everyone is a thing except for me and my family. Oh wait, never mind, just me. Because I hate women, people. I mean, I hate every kind of person. I hate animals. I hate Earth. I hate God. Hey, what you gonna do? I have fake hair and it looks like a cockatiel sat on my head and grew in size until only thing that was left was its feathers. And I skinned it and just kept the feathers. So every time the wind blows when I get out of my jet, it looks like a cockatiel is putting its head up. And, you know, that whole thing it does. Now, I also have the cheeks of a cockatiel because my face is always burnt orange. Looking like a fucking Papa Smurf out here. Wait, no, sorry, Oompa Loompa. Something like that. Anyway. Oh, that's right. My bad. A midget. Because that's what he would say. Now, this guy is the next Adolf Hitler. He attacks everyone. From everyone from Latin roots to African American roots to white people. He even attacks white people. You know how rare that is nowadays? Usually, when you talk about a white person nowadays and you go racist, usually it's a white person talking about a black person. Not the other way around. And certainly not when it's a white person talking about a white person. I haven't heard that in a long time. Because, let's face it, we white people have it very, very well off. I'm not gonna lie. I got a pretty damn good life. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I'm not rich or anything. I'm not Trump rich, for sure. I'm not even rich. I'm just a regular person. But still, I can count how many times I've heard a black comedian say, and I got pulled over by the cops. I can count how many times I've ever heard a Chinese guy say, I'm a bad driver. Or something like that. And it's all been comedians. Now imagine how many times I've heard it from a regular person. Yeah. But this guy, he takes it to a whole new level. He doesn't just hate on race. He hates on gender. He hates on sexuality. He also hates on everything. I've never seen a more bigoted person in my life. The only thing he doesn't hate on is how many fat wads he has inside his pockets. The man literally would probably tape money together just to make a suit. No, he would probably put it on money person. Like he would make a person out of money that actually walks. Because let's face it, he has enough money to where he could create a living AI out of just money. No robots, no robot parts required. No, Trump could find a way, just through research, to make a living. And just like, you can't see it, but I'm doing a robot walk. And person out of living money, with the faces working, all of them, including the suit. Now, this guy only cares about money, and let's face it, he's also a creep, big time. He basically wants to sleep with his whole family, his daughter included. Yes, we all saw that on a show. I forget what show it was, but he literally looks like he's about to go and rape the girl on live TV. What the hell? And then we got this whole thing where he hates on women. Now, I'm not gonna say any names or anything because I don't actually know anyone who votes for Trump, because they're all actually smart people that I actually hang out with. So, I'm not saying that you're not smart if you hang out for Trump. I'm just saying that you've been brainwashed. Because let's face it, anyone who goes and supports Trump has heard the whole, and you know this person. If there's someone in your life who is voting for Trump, you have heard this line before. He's not a bad guy. Because let's face it, most of them are Southerners. Sorry about that, people. I mean, I live close to the South. I'm in a place in the middle of the U.S. of A, on the line between the middle of California and to the Atlantic. I'll let you figure out what part I'm in. Anyway, if you can, that is. Don't actually try and figure that out, please. That'd be horrible. Anyway, we've almost spent 15 minutes talking about him. Let's finish this up, shall we? In one simple way. I'm gonna name everything he's done wrong. That's right. I'm gonna name everything that I have heard, seen, smelled, felt, and utterly felt ashamed to be white when I see Trump walk on stage. And then I'm going to talk about why he's so trending. Ready? Here's Trump. I do say, good fellow, this man has no idea what it's like to be a human being. Are we sure we should make a conspiracy theory about him being a part of the what are those people with the triangle on the eye? You mean the Illuminati? Yes, them, those good blokes that run the world. Because clearly, he is a member. If anyone can run the world, clearly it's him. What are you talking about? I mean, he thinks he can run the world as president. Why not let him run the world as the Illuminati? He already has the money to fund it. Why not just let him go? Let him play with his little toys. British me, I'm not even going to answer how bad of an idea that is. Now, of course, to you, however, I'm not going to answer you. Why not? One, because you're just weird. Hey, not very nice. Two, because you have the IQ of Peanut. I have an IQ what now? Exactly. So, let's face it. Exhibit A. Extreme racist. He's an extreme anti-gay. Anti-everything. 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 How many times can I say it before people get it? He is not a good person at all. Hillary looks like a saint compared to him. This woman who sent classified emails or classified documents through email, which is not the smartest move in the first place, by the way, to a foreign country, which is against federal law. It's against the United States. It's treason, technically. And somehow got off. Either way, not in that way, you perverts. Leave her alone. She's already old enough to be your grandmother. Anyway. Unless you're into that kind of thing, and then I'm not going to shame anyone, but still, why? Why her? Back to the point. He also hates on everything. He's an anti-feminist. He's an anti-sexuality. And the only reason he's anti-sexuality, I believe, and this is my own theory, is because why would anyone want to sleep with him besides the idiot wife? Think about it. On that television thing, even his daughter looks petrified when he gets near her. No one wants to sleep with the... What'd they call him? I'm just gonna call them the Orange Dwarfs from the Wizard of Oz till I can figure out exactly what to call them, because I forget the name. The Lollipop Guild people, whoever they are. And I can't believe I forgot what they're called. Munchkins, there we go. He looks like a very tall munchkin with a cockatiel head. Following me still? Okay, good. And the sad part is, when he gets his tan, he doesn't even try to raise the eyebrows he has. No, there are these nice, bright, blonde caterpillars resting on top of his forehead. Yes. And I'm going to just leave that there, because that's bad enough as it is. Now, if that's not bad enough, there is, in fact, worse. While the man can hate everything, it has been said that he is the Antichrist. Yeah, I know, right? Bringing religion and politics into it. You're gonna start the Crusades all over again. Watch it, Wolf. You know what? Suck it. Yes, you suck it. I think that's very nice. I don't think I care for your opinion. Hey, you don't have to hate on me. Sorry. It's okay. Just remember, I'm your friend. I can't tell whether you're trying to do an Irish accent or an Australian one, but I think you went Australian, so good day, mate. my microphone went out. I'm back. So, yes, you are the only one here. Sorry about that. I mean, I've been long now, and yes, you're the only one here. Oh, gone. Alright. Hello, everyone. I'm back. So, where was I? Of course. Now, what to do? Where was I? Oh, yes. I was making fun of him again. Hello, everyone, and I see we got a new viewer here. Hey, why don't you come in the section and tell me who you are and why you're here? And also, while you're catching up on all the things I've said, hi. My name is Alexander Wolfsburg, and welcome to my channel. So, right now we're in the heated topic about politics and religion. Yeah, we're going there. Now, I know what you're going to say. We're starting a new crusade. A new crusade right here on the soil of the US of A. But hey, we'll worry about that later. Now, hey-o! Now, where was I? Of course. So, the absolute munchkin with the cockatiel hair, that's right, I'm talking about Trump right now, versus Hillary, the international thief. I mean, spy, or whatever she is. Now, compare the two. Bigot, horrible person, evil person, not even close to good, most likely the Antichrist, the second coming of the devil. And of course, if you want to bring even more weird stuff into it, people think he might be Hitler. I'm not kidding. These are actual theories. Of course, granted, that combined with, of course, with the fact that Hillary, I'm pretty sure the only crime she's committed so far, I think, is sending emails to a foreign country that were classified documents. Granted, that is bad, but weigh the scales, people. Weigh the scales. So anyway, let's go on to a better part of the video. I'm going to leave you all to think about that for a second. Wait for it. Post in the comments what you think so far. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Adrian. Sirena? 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 Is it okay if I just call you Adrian? Yeah? Alright. I'm just gonna call you Adrian. I see you, by the way. I see you. Now, let's move on to a more lighter topic and less controversy. Well, not at all. In fact, we're moving right into YouTube. Yay, I got approval. Now, we're moving right into YouTube, people. Dangerous line. Dangerous line. Are you ready? Fight! Wait, hold on. What? We're not doing Mortal Kombat. Who are you? Get out of here. Okay, in case you haven't noticed, yes, I do talk to myself. Though granted, it's mostly for comic effect. Don't be alarmed. We're going into the danger zone. I said get out. Now, as you can probably see, I will be eventually doing a hardline playthrough of Battlefield Hardline. But for now, we're just going over some reviews and topics that I find have popped up a lot, including one here. Yay, I'm not alone in the world. Whee! Oh. I just did that. I feel slightly embarrassed. Oh. Now, where was I? Okay, YouTube. Over the years, I have seen so many different reactors. But one thing they all have in common, they all have one specific thing in common. They all react to vines. There's one vine or two that they all react to. The question is, have you ever seen the YouTuber who looks exactly like someone else? Or acts the same way as someone else? Or is someone's exact opposite? I'm going to point out a few right now. Of course, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to some of my favorite YouTubers on here. That is, of course, and I'm talking to all of you out there, anyone who knows these people, send my message along. I love them all. Let's go. Niga, that's right. I love him. I discovered his channel officially. I've watched some of his videos before, but I've started getting addicted to his videos, and a lot of his Halloween ones are actually hilarious. And I often find myself watching those little short movies he does. And, well, they're not short at all, in fact. He doesn't want them called productions, apparently, but hey, he's actually kind of funny. Don't know the whole thing about him being kicked off YouTube or whatever, but honestly, I could care less. I'm not a big drama person. Honestly, I'm not. But I'm also a big fan of the Nostalgia Critic and the Awesome Channel. And yes, I am tripping over my words right now, but hey, don't hate. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a very small channel. And I don't just shout out so people will eventually see me. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it because I honestly like these people. Now, while I do have an appreciation for these people, Nostalgia Critic, it's time to die. You are one of my favorite reviewers on movies and games. In fact, yes, I'm talking about one of those games you reviewed. Anyway, let's just step past that just a bit. While you do amazing reviews, you have attacked some movies, and I get the point you're doing at the beginning. But there are some things that I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, but was it really as bad as you're making it out to be? Tell me you haven't thought this. I know I just skipped a bit, so let's go back a second and talk about the YouTubers that are the exact opposite, but the same kind of person. Blasphemous HD. Anyone know him? How about you? How about Adrian? Adrian, you know Blasphemous HD? You know the channel? Hello? Talk to me. You will answer the question. Oh, that's too bad. Go check him out. He's a wonderful person. Really funny. And go check out all the other people I'm naming too, if you haven't, because they're hilarious. Now, Nostalgia Critic is kind of serious as well. Well, what? Can you make that question a little bit clearer? Takes quite a while to do what now? I'm not following exactly. Quick, while he's typing, play the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Sounding like Santa Claus when he hums. While I'm waiting for his answer to my question, to his question, so I can give an answer to his question, let's continue on. Blasphemous HD, and anyone here? Oh, yes, it is taking a while for me to receive the chat. Yes, absolutely. I guess. I mean, I don't know how fast you're sending these. And I actually want to go ahead and apologize to you if my video is not doing well on the microphone and stuff, or the video is cutting out at certain parts. My channel's not up quality, so, you know, it might do that for a bit. Until I can get some more money and start doing some actual editing and all that. So basically, where was I? Of course, Tyro Magnus, Blasphemous HD, couldn't be any more different, but they're sort of the same. They're like the polar opposites of themselves, and I know this may sound extremely racist, and I don't mean for it to, but they're both black comedians. They're both hilarious, and they're both amazing people from what I can tell. I'm a very good judge of character. You'll find out later. Now, let's take them down piece by piece and just show you just how weirdly unsimilar they are to each other. From what I can tell, Blasphemous HD is an incredibly quirky, I'm hoping I'm using that word correctly, not very shy, scaredy cat. Yeah, that's right, he's very scared of very many things, including Five Nights at Freddy's. Very scared of that. Ask him to do it one time on video. He will never do it again. Anyway, where was I? Okay. Focus, Jonas. Ooh, not supposed to say my real name. Just kidding, that's not my real name. Why would I have the name as the Jonas Brothers? Come on now. Alexander Wolfsburg. That's all you need to know me by, and I'll never actually say my real name on here. Now, where was I? Of course. best was between Tyrone Magnus. Tyrone Magnus seems to have more of life. He seems to have a better living. I don't know where he came from or where he started out, but from what I can tell, he's not hood material at all. He seems like a more white guy than a black guy, yet he is black. And I'm pretty sure he does not have reverse Michael Jackson. So, and all these are jokes, by the way. Most of these are jokes. I'm not trying to be racist, I swear. I don't want to be Trump. Please. Now, let's do some gameplay while I'm talking. I know all of you want to see Hardline. I'm guessing by all of you, I mean anyone who's watching this video after I'm doing this, and Adrian, of course. And everyone who sees this video. Thanks. I can count on you. My one true friend. Never leave me. Alright. Alright, here we go. Battlefield Hardline. We're going to play the first prologue episode for you guys. Well, sorry, we're going to play... First off, I love this song. Woo! Woo! Sorry. Kind of makes you want to do though. I don't know what that dance is called. Anyway, I'm not going to compare those YouTubers. I don't have the energy to do it. Now, let's go ahead and make fun of this guy right here. I used to have a part on The Walking Dead, but they decided to take a police car instead. In the video game, I mean. But hey, at least I got upgraded in graphic.
I like you's really got to fuck up the land here with me.
Oh, look at that. I'm the classic warden officer that gets no respect from anybody, so I overcompensate by using the F word and loving the hell out of my prisoners like the creepy asshole I am. Oh yeah, they're getting real nice close there. Get real close now. Now just kiss him. Kiss him. You know you want to do it. On the devil on your shoulder, just kiss the guy already. Take advantage of him. He's a different ethnicity, you can just kiss him now. And you're bald too. I'm wrong for doing that, but I had to. Hey, procedural show number 1.
This is the one.
Have you ever had that version of Miami Vice that you've always wanted to play? Except you wanted one of the characters not to be white and in a suit? Well, now you have it.
Shouldn't take very long.
Welcome to Hardline Vice.
Yeah, okay.
Let's face it, people, that's what this is. This is another procedural cop show, but instead of being a show,
beans and rice.
You've got this.
Beans and rice.
Whee!
Let me order for you. Here's an idea. I pick your place.
Hey, look, buddy cop movie. Let's have some awesome acts. Let's talk back and forth about food. I know I love food, and being racist about it too. That's awesome. Oh, really? Really? You haven't? You haven't done it with you? Oh, Adrian left. Too bad. Well, if he comes back, he comes back. Anyway.
Police! We're coming in!
Boom! Move! Don't move! Hey, I'm seeing you, white guy. Don't move there. Hey, I see you too, white guy. I think they're white. I see you, white guy. Don't move. This is reverse racism.
Oh shit, man.
I'm blinded by the light.
Nick, cuff these guys. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yay! He didn't leave me after all. My faith is restored in humanity.
Okay. Keep those hands on your head.
Yeah, because that gun in his face is a smart move there, officer. Just hold still and wait for him to knock his elbow against you and take your gun. That's always a good move right there. Because that's how they do it in every cop show.
Hey, spin around.
You ever watch cops and you just see how they have the gun right there in their face for the guy to just do some karate shit and just take all the guns from him? And come on, this isn't equilibrium. Just shoot everybody. And that's how it's done in Miami, as we've learned from the news.
Hey, I'm the one making arrests. You're supposed to watch the rules.
Wait, hold on. Wait for it. And then I got an arrow in the knee. Except this time it was a bullet. I don't know how I got a bullet. I don't know. It hurts still. Ooh, look at all the money. What you doing over here, huh? What? Too bad I can't shoot him. I really want to shoot him. He aggravates me. I'm sorry, but he does.
Bingo.
Yeah? What we got?
Wallet. ID.
I'm pretty sure she's
Anyone
dead.
you know?
Nope.
It's funny how the only wallet in the room is the guy he doesn't know.
Now there's nobody left to interrogate.
Clearly, I didn't check all the bodies. Look at this, twisting the plot.
Hey, stop right there!
Someone's talking about Cuban again.
I got him!
Run after him. That always works when some guy is crazy enough to do this. Jumping out the window. Who would have thunk? And that's right, I just said thunk.
Got him! Downstairs, now!
And a quick cutscene to the car. Because, of course, we need a car chase. High-octane action to pump the blood. It's not like shooting people will do that. That's right, let me show off my driving skills with very easy to control cars. Hey, look, I'm not your grandmother. I can drive like a maniac and no one actually dies. Look at that. I'm able to go extremely fast, yet somehow the bad guy is still ahead of me. What reason could that be for? No, it's one of those things they use to extremely extend plot so you never get tired of the game. Shame on these people for doing this. That's not how you make video games at all. As you can tell, I'm using my sarcasm voice. Feel free to post the lols, because that's what I do it for. The lols. You can take modern media for the lols, because that's all I consider now.
Stop it now!
Yeah, because I make it look so clean. Would you believe that the first time I played this game, I accidentally ran into 5 trash cans and they all stopped me and I lost the guy, and I was on cadet. The controls made no sense to me for that car, because usually I'm driving like a maniac anyway. Hey, look at that. Damn it. Come on. Why can't I be on Fox? Come on. I want to be a Fox. I want to be a Fox. Damn it. Fine. No Fox. Let's go. Damn it, you made me miss Fox. So now I'm gonna have to do a sucky one-liner. Oh, so you've heard that before, huh? And now, the best part. The song. See, I'm telling you, this game should have been a TV show. It will have been honestly better. But they had to make it into a video game. I write stuff better than this. By the way, shameless plug here. If you want to see stuff I've written, and when I say written, I actually mean I write stories. Go check out my Wattpad. You can find me under the same name I have here, except with either a whatever. Okay, if I have a U in the bird or an E in the bird, switch it around to the U or the E. Whichever one I don't have here, switch it to that, and you'll find me on Wattpad. Shameless plug there. And read out my stuff. You know, like this video, subscribe and stuff, and of course. After all this, we're still going to go through episode 1. But after this, we're stopping the video, so before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a nice, big, helping dose of reviews on movies that I thought were actually pretty good. No! So, anyone else notice that 5 News is actually decent when we have the Fox News and major news networks, and instead of this, we'd be hearing more about, how do I put it, black people doing ratchet stuff. Make sense to you? How about you, Adrian? What do you think?
The 80s all over again. In fact, I'm gonna wear a white linen suit with the sleeves pushed up with a pink t-shirt. In the meantime, started doing special detail.
And look at that, joking in the police station. It's not like they're serious or anything. And a big-ass computer, because, like, they have the budget for that. And look, a map on the wall, because these people haven't worked here long enough to know the streets.
Good. I'm making you partners. Sit. Mendoza, you recovered several kilos of cocaine today. Congratulations. So tell me,
I made a drug bust. Woo. I get a gold star.
That's correct.
Idiot.
Coke had a stamp we haven't seen before.
Oh, you haven't seen it before? Wow. Have you ever noticed this thing runs just like a drama?
Oh. I want you two to bring him in.
Gasp. Yawn.
Sir,
Gasp and yawn.
Mendoza's last run in the
Same
field,
thing.
no offense,
Equals hiccup.
was a total clusterfuck.
You're gonna get along great.
Because that means something nice. Jeez.
Dismissed.
So, okay, let's... Hold on. Hold up. Just hold the fuck up for a second. Naming 5 things so far that have been the most cliche shit you've ever seen in a cop show. And I mean dramatic or funny cop shows, not stuff like Cops. That's ridiculous. No one actually can laugh at that unless you're a deranged psychopath. Or you just like seeing people get beat the fuck up. Which if you do, I don't mind that. I just don't like seeing people in pain when it could easily have been avoided by knocking the shit out of the other person. Now, sorry. That was contradicting as hell, but whatever. Okay, so let's go. Ready? Countdown. Top 10 things I've seen so far that is contradicting or just plain stupid. Yes, thank you, Adrian, with the first one. The fucking car chase. And do you ever notice that one little tiny piece of evidence that makes it the worst part ever? It's a red nice car. Not a sucky lemon, no. It's a red, nice, wonderfully fast car. Couldn't be a beaten down old junker like an actual drug dealer will have. Psst, please. And of course, this car doesn't just have natural skills. It can go through dirt and make jumps without stalling. Now, if you go back and watch this again, you'll see the car does not only jump, but when it hits the ground, it can hit its front and still be moving at the same speed than when it fell. I mean, come on now. I'm no physics professor, but I'm pretty sure if a car hits its front first, it's going to lose momentum. And when it loses momentum, a little bit of science here, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. You don't quote me on this just in case. But if it loses momentum, it's going to slow down. This car, not so much. My car, however, follows the laws of physics because guess what? You're not allowed to catch the guy until you can knock him off the road. Good job. Now, number 2. We have extremely aggressive cops working with each other because they don't like each other. AKA, Officer Lucy Liu, which I'm pretty sure is who plays her. Because look at her. She looks exactly like Lucy Liu, I think. I'm honestly not sure anymore. Oh, that's not. You may have interpreted that wrong. My bad. No, what I meant was Lucy Liu. I've forgotten exactly what she looks like from Charlie's Angels, so I'm just going by what I remember of her face and placing it on her, and it looks exactly the same. And of course, we have cocaine. That was number 2, by the way. Cocaine. Because no other drug drives a show like cocaine. How many times can I say cocaine in a sentence? Well, let's try it, shall we? Warning. To anybody out there who has a badge, this is not a confession, and in fact is all comedy. If you are hearing this and think it's a confession, you are a dumbass. Now, let's continue. Yeah, I smoke weed and cocaine in a pipe or whatever I use. I don't know. I'm stone dead because I use cocaine and crack. And guess what? I like cocaine so much that I smoke it every day. I smoke cocaine all the time. I drink it. I spit it up. I do all the things with my arm. Hey, guess what? I have that little cocaine thing you tie around your arm to make your veins blow out. I do it all the time. It's cocaine. It's cocaine. It's cocaine. 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 Back. All right. And again, that was no confession. If you think that is a confession, you have 0 brain cells. Now, let's continue on to the countdown. As I was saying, number 3 is actually the 2 buddy cops. Let's face it, we've all seen it. And in case you haven't played Battlefield Hardline, Adrian, and hello other person, say who you are down below, and say hello. Oh, it left, I think. Anyway. What do you think, Adrian? Have you played this game before? I will receive the answer in the chat logs eventually. It's just taking a really long time. I'm doing the hypnosis fingers, but you all can't see it because I don't have a camera yet. Trying to draw the answer out. Okay, well then, spoiler alert. If you're watching this, it's going to be spoilers, because I'm doing the entire episodes in episodic form. We got the prologue in episode 1 in the beginning. And then I'm going to do another episode on here as another broadcast. Tune in tomorrow for that. Wait, not tomorrow. I'm going out of town tomorrow. No. Let's see. I'll let you all know on this video in the comments when I'm doing the next one, just so you know to watch. And it'll be episode 2 of this. Now, where was I? Of course. Back to the list. Buddy cops. We've all seen that case where the cops don't like each other at all. And in fact, one's by the book, one's a scumbag. I did say spoiler, so sorry about this, Adrian. If you don't know already, which you don't, of course, the Lucy Liu character and the nice Puerto Rican are exact opposites. While she may look all squeaky clean and tough on the outside and have a heart of gold surely on the inside, the girl is in fact a corrupt cop, as is the first guy we saw with the Puerto Rican dude, or Cuban. I think he's Cuban, actually. So, the Cuban guy is actually the only good person in here. But guess what? He's the only one that goes to jail. Yeah. Sucks for him. Guess what, kids? This game teaches you to do the right thing. Exactly, Adrian. But here's the real moral of the story. Kids, when you do good things, bad things happen to you. Let's face it, that's exactly what they're saying here. Yeah, because clearly your best friend is going to betray you, stick a gun to your face, and arrest you for doing all the things they did. Oh, and just to make it even more obvious just how much of a buddy cop movie this is, the Chief is also in on it. But why, Chief Dawes? Why? Wait, no. Yeah. Why, Chief Dawes? Why? Scooby-Doo reference. Check. Yeah, why, Reef Ross? Why? Thank you. I had to just put that other one in there. Because if it's not there, then we can't claim it's an actual TV show. And if we can't claim it's an actual TV show, then we can't have all our fans hate us for making a cop show. Exactly, Adrian. Welcome to Drama World 101. If a movie has ever done this to you, you're my friend, but I'm sorry. It has to be this way. Why, Lydia? I'm your friend. Why would you point the gun at me? Isn't it obvious? Artisan. I'm the bad guy. Lily, no. And it almost had you believing that it was actually a good movie. Then that happened. But then, oh, there's the kicker right there. Here comes. Oh, you fell for my trap. Yes, that's right. I am somehow either French or German. I don't know which, but I'm doing both. Now, shut up and listen. Amatomicus. No, it's not Atomicus. What is it? Of course, Villain doesn't actually understand anything about the other character because, let's face it, they never spend any time on screen. But hey, when they do, they make a badass appearance. And, of course, countdown number 4. Anytime the show has done this to you. Hard day's police work. We got all the evidence to put these people away. You've gathered every bit of evidence in the book. And suddenly you realize they destroyed it all. Because guess what? They're corrupt. And all those guys you're supposed to arrest with the warrants? What do you think happened to them? They got out scot-free? No. Now, I don't actually know about the scot-free thing because I don't actually see that. But I'm guessing since the corrupt cops take them in, they get out scot-free. Come on now. Anything else I'm missing? Adrian, answer for the class. What's the #1 rule of making a buddy cop movie? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with race. In fact, it's not just a buddy cop movie thing. It's a movie thing. Can you guess it? I guess not. Unless you're typing it. If you do guess it, and I've already said it, well, props to you. But if you don't guess it, and I say it, almost correct. I was going to say black guy dies in the beginning, which he did. Trust me, none of us are. It just happens naturally. We are a racist people. Let's face it. Come on now. We're not trying to be racist, but it may sound racist. But we aren't, I promise. Now, where was I? Of course. The black guy, tongue-tied again. The black guy dies first. If you didn't notice, 2 of the people I shot were black. Or at least mixed race. So much that they looked black. So they were technically black. They died in the beginning. The cliche for any movie, especially crime movies. Oh, and of course, guns. Let's go ahead and top number 5 with guns. Now, in case you don't know, sorry, wrong place. This game holds about 10 episodes in total, minus the prologue. There are not enough moments in this game to collect all the damn guns. They got everything from sniper rifles to assault rifles to things that aren't even legal to use, even as a cop. They got fucking Tech 9s. Come on. Those are literally black market weapons. In most countries. I'm not sure if it's in the US because we're a gun-toting yeah. But seriously, there's so many guns in this thing that you would... I swear, every time I play this game, I feel like I'm getting more testosterone in me than I could get at the gym. Just from breathing. I get more from this game than that. Hell, even talking about it's getting me the pump. Get in the chopper. Go. See what I mean? I'm already there. No, but seriously, if you ever thought about it, the guns, the car chase. Holy fuck. It's Fast and the Furious behind the scenes in the after story. No! Tell me if I'm wrong. Think about it. We never see what happens to everyone else. To all those people that were left behind as cast and crew. What if it was all real? And we just got a documentary out of it. And 2 sucky movies after. Oh, sorry, 1... No, there's 2. Let's go ahead and make fun of some movies now. I'm going to skip from the game, okay? There's not enough time in the world to do this. Let's go all the way to movies. Adrian, name a movie, and I'll find everything bad with it. Do you want to play a game? Losing voice never helps, but hey. Sorry if I'm getting a bit hoarse in this. I'm doing this for about 55 minutes and something seconds, so if I start to lose my voice and you eventually cannot hear me, never fear, I will come back again. And I will just be just as strong as I began in the beginning. That makes no sense. So, what movie? What movie? Come on, Adrian. Give me your best movie. Think about it. Think about real hard. Can be any type. Okay, not original, but I'll take it. The Fast and the Furious. Let's go ahead and start by focusing on the tiniest little detail that never really gets explained. What the fuck is it? Is it a racing movie? Is it a car movie? Is it a cop movie? Is it an FBI procedural movie? Is it SWAT? Is it action? Is it thriller? Is it racing? I said racing twice because think about it. At least Mad Max Fury Road had actions inside the racing. This is pure drag race. Come on. Pick what you are and stick with it. Either you're an action movie about thieves, or you're a movie about racing. Which one? Personally, I'd rather see things about fast cars, beautiful women, and Bond compared to what you made. Because think about it, Bond goes with all of those things. Especially the guns. You guys just basically made Mission Impossible with flashy cars. And have you ever thought about how useless those cars are in a getaway? Yes? No? Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Whoever made that movie. And one, when you have the ringleader of this thing, and he's so easily identifiable, because he's bald. No one else in the crew is bald. Just him. And no one else in the crew is a badass Puerto Rican female, or is she black? I don't know. Except for one person. The other one's Latino. And it makes the biggest cliche of all. Guy who is undercover cop goes undercover, gets too deep, falls in love, eventually betrays the cops to work with his best friends, but the best friends find out he's a cop. So they end up betraying him and decide to leave him in the dust. While he's heartbroken, he still tries to find his way back to them. Time for a sequel? But hold on. What happened to all the thieving and the cool stuff that happened, and why cars? My theory? It was the junkie-filled ride full of absolute adrenaline. And nothing more. It was adrenaline, like a tiny little cut sliver of action adrenaline. And a little bit of drama thrown in there with a little tiny speck of romance. It's like you're trying to create a creme brulee, and you forgot the creme. And you just bruleed it. That makes a horrible joke, but still making that joke. Now, let's talk about the sequel. That's right. I'm not talking about number 2. I'm talking about the god-awful prequel. Was it a prequel? I honestly can't figure it out. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I watched this movie not recently. If you want to watch it yourself and you haven't watched it, or you want to watch it again because for some reason you like it, and anyone who's watching this after I stop recording, why would you want to watch it? One, it makes no sense to the entire movie. The movie plot, from beginning to end, everything about this movie has no reason to be. It follows a completely different character. It follows a completely different story. The only thing similar about it is the flashy fucking cars. I'm not a car guy. I'll admit it. I don't hate cars. I don't like them. I'm not a big driver. But when it comes to racing, no. So when I saw this movie first time, I thought, okay. Maybe when they say Tokyo Drift, they mean more high-paced action, and it looked a little bit better. Or when I saw Fast and the Furious, I thought it'd be more furious than fast. But hey, I was let down both times. Because guess what? Tokyo Drift was not just a title. There was actual Tokyo, and there was an actual drift. As in drift racing. Drift race this off the cliff. Fuck you. Now, I'm so harsh on this movie because, one, it is cliche as hell. New kid who has to move around from time to time. But here's the kicker. It's the only thing that's not cliche about it is the reason he has to move around. The most ridiculous reason I've ever seen. Rich kids challenge him to car race. Car race goes very bad. For the rich kids, they destroy more than half the property trying to beat this guy. Oh, and here's the best part. He beats them by a tail slide. That's right, a tail slide. He doesn't even know how to race. This guy just cranks the throttle up. It's not even racing in the bit. It's just him going to get someone who actually knows how to race, apparently, even though he's rich and probably has someone to drive him around all the time. With his rich girlfriend as the prize. So, good job, sexist. You've won yourself a movie. Now, before I go on that, let's continue on with what I was saying before. This kid knows, and he's a kid, by the way. He's not like the cop from the other thing, or the cop from the second movie with the badass black sidekick. No, he's a kid. A middle schooler or a high schooler. I can't tell which. I think he's a middle schooler. The only thing that's similar about him is he has the same damn highlights as the main character from the original. And by highlights, I mean in his hair. He has blonde highlights. Anyone ever looked at that? Come on now. I don't think he has highlights in some parts of the movie, but I think pretty sure he has them in the beginning. Now, I don't know whether this was supposed to make us think it's the same character and have us keep watching until it gets interesting, but hey, it got me for a few seconds because I thought, okay, maybe it's a prequel to show how he got into the cops and all that, and how he first, maybe he met Sorrento sometime long ago and doesn't remember it, and all of a sudden this is a flashback and it's going to have something cool at the ending. No, this is a totally different kid who follows a totally different line. One, as I was saying, rich kid knows how to drive, yet is still beaten by some guy who just throws down the gas pedal and says, "Yeehaw!" halfway through a jump. I thought you were racing, not a monster truck rally. Racing. If you're gonna race, then race. I don't have a problem if you race. At least race right. Come on. And try saying that 5 times fast. Now, think about this for a second. After he wins, and he caused barely any damage to this in-development town where no civilians were. The only people who got hurt were the idiots who were driving next to him because, A, they thought they could win against a crazy asshole who drives that kind of muscle car, and who is absolutely insane and doesn't give a shit whether he lives or dies, apparently, because he drives like a maniac. They wreck very badly, so much they had to go to the ER, I think. Maybe. Probably not. Anyway, the point is, they don't get in trouble because, hey, life lesson, they're rich. Oh, but here's the kicker. What I was saying in the beginning. The most stupid reason for him to move around from place to place. His mother shows up to bail him out of the police station saying, "We're gonna have to move again. Why can't you just stay away from the cars?" Teenagers aren't supposed to drive when they're that old? I mean, the guy looks 20. Why can't he drive? What's wrong with you? I know he's a terrible driver, but stay away from cars in like all types of ways? What's he doing? Banging the car in the exhaust pipe? Come on now. Have common sense, lady. At least speak the whole sentence. Like, here's how I would have done it. Since you'd have to reverse the role of the dad with the mom. So, son, I was a U.S. Marine for years. And I can honestly say, I don't want you going anywhere near those damn muscle cars anymore. No more racing. Because I want to be specific about what I'm saying. And not just say, don't go near any cars anymore, okay, sweetie? Now, if that's not bad enough, that's why they have to move around. Because he keeps racing. Tell you what, why doesn't the mom just transform into an Amish person and take him out to where they don't actually have cars? Try and see him race like that in a dune buggy. Wait. Not a dune buggy. Just a buggy. And I think he could still do it somehow. Somehow he could goad an Amish person into doing that. I don't know how, but he could do it. Because he's absolutely aggravating. Let's keep going, shall we? Here's my hateful part. It has one of the most cliche bad guys ever. The Yakuza. I'm pretty sure that's called the Yakuza? Or the Yakuza? Oh, either way, it's the Japanese Mafia, basically. Just call them that. The Japanese Mafia. Because, after all, where does he get to move to? But to his dad. Now, his mom looks dirt poor. Hell, to get him off of this horrible trouble he's in. Transformers forever. Seriously though, if you didn't notice in the movie, his mother gets him away from trouble by having sex with the chief of police. Slut shaming. Activate. What kind of parent are you? He's a boy, and still I would believe he would learn the lesson that you're teaching right now. Even if he wasn't a girl, he would still think, ding ding ding, light bulb. All I have to do is offer myself up for sex, whether it's a male or female, and I'll get out of anything. Honey, you don't have good enough looks. Hell, your mother's ugly. How do you think she pulled it off? To just a good lay, because you're a good slut. And I'm done with the slut shaming. So, let's get back on track, shall we? After all that horrendous display of parenting, he moves all the way, somehow, paid in full flight, to fly from wherever this Middletown backwards country, part of the country he's in, it looks like Kansas, all the way, I'm pretty sure it's in California though, so I may have gotten that wrong, all the way to Tokyo. Granted, now that I'm realizing it, we're not on the Atlantic side of the world, so Tokyo is technically not that far. My bad. But either way, you get the point. He goes all the way to Tokyo. It was bad enough they had to move from place to place in the country. There is no way this kid got in so much trouble that they crossed out every single state. Really? Really, movie? Couldn't just move down to Miami like you did last time? No? Fine. Be that way. We're going all the way international, people, because we gotta set it up for a new movie coming next. Yeah, that's right. There's more. But I haven't seen those yet, so I won't do a review on them. But hey, let's continue on. Here's a little subplot for you. And this is gonna go pretty fast, so try and keep up. Ready? School. Horrible place for kid. Kid gets very, very bullied. Has one black friend. Alright, see you next time. I'll upload the video and you can watch it then. See you, Adrian. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now. Where was I? Of course, the rant. Sorry, Adrian has left, so I'm out with a sidekick. I love that guy, by the way. Hopefully he comes back for more. I'll enjoy seeing Adrian in the next one. It's simply, Adrian left. But we are still going strong with this suggestion. The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. Like I was saying, kid gets bullied. And then I was going to say, as he left, he has a black best friend. Why the Fast and the Furious movie decided suddenly that they need to incorporate a black person in every fucking movie they make? You tell me. I don't know. And I did warn you about the language, so don't do anything, okay? Don't write in the comments how much I use language. I don't give a fuck. I warned you. You didn't have to watch. Go away. If you don't want to hear me say cuss words, watch the Amish video on the right. There's no video there, because no Amish person you would use technology. If you don't want to hear it, go to church. Thank you. Now, but hey, guess what? Even in there they use the word whore. Now, let's get back to this before I insult the whole religion by accident. Tokyo Drift. So next to the black friend, he also happens to be extremely hip-hop. That's right, people. We are making that joke the whole damn movie. He's also the black guy who has every bit of connection, but no swagger. I'm not going to say that right because I don't respect swagger. Because there's no such fucking thing as swagger. Now, swag? No. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as swagger. People made that word up just so they could sound cool. I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to stay calm and I'm going to go off to the other stuff. Like this. Yakuza. It turns out the bully he faced down was a Yakuza. He fits in very poorly. Meets hot girl. Hot girl he falls in love with instantly, but hot girl can't fall in love with him because guess what? Oh, twist. Not really, because you probably can see it coming a mile away. Yakuza guy, girl, dating. Boy gets shit beat out of him for trying to mess with girl of Yakuza. Now, this Yakuza punk is not actually Yakuza, apparently. No, for some reason they didn't want him to be Yakuza, so they made him sub-Yakuza. Like, he's trying to join the Yakuza, but he's not actually Yakuza, so his uncle, who is actually the leader of the Yakuza, apparently just humors the kid. Doesn't actually take him seriously. No. We went on that. Well, I'm running on a very long video, and if the chances are you guys watched all the way up to this because you like what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and play the rest of this, and hopefully, you all will stick around for it. I'm going to try to make the video as funny as I can, but I'm going to be honest, I'm worn out, I'm getting tired, my voice is going, so I'm going to try and be as funny as I can. And I don't have any drink with me, so I can't revitalize my voice right now. So it's getting a little bit scratchy, but I'm still trying to make this video as funny as I can with a little bit of dub. And I don't know how to mute the voices on the TV, so deal with it. Here we go. Sorry about that. Pull out of driveway, really cool like. Hey, we gotta feel the awkward silence as the gate opens. Why don't we start talking?
Record, I was following Stoddard's lead in that hotel room.
Yeah, don't you know we were talking about something that really does not matter?
Not an excuse.
No, call me detective like an asshole. Why don't you do that? I'm gonna look at you all strange. Look at that.
His coke's for the rich and the clueless.
What?
Those guys you busted, Tyson's way out of their league.
Huh? You're too loud. I can't hear you.
Sometimes he slips freebies to his old hood rat pals.
Now, anyone who has ever seen this game will know what I'm talking about when I say they're too loud. No matter how far you turn down that thing about the, what is it? The,
So hey, watch yourself tonight.
the volume.
This drug
Volume
war's no
control.
joke.
They are extremely loud on HD TV.
Lost 2 friends in the
Now,
last
while
6
they look
months.
amazing for characters
Yeah, I heard about that.
and have actual legs
Sorry.
when you move,
Me too.
they're so
Plan's
bland.
gone to shit.
They don't express emotion
do,
right.
right?
They're like robots.
Shit.
Now, I do
Studdard said that about
remember
you.
that the game this came out for.
That you love being a cop.
Question is, does anyone else remember Two Souls or Beyond Two Souls? That game was revolutionary. It captured CGI. It was before The Last of Us, and it was about the same. Oh, fuck! What are you?
Sorry, man.
You look like a
When I'm
troll.
on duty.
Okay. All right, well, I'll fill
Get
you.
away
You
from me,
take care
crack
of
addict.
me. Be safe. All right. Asshole.
You know, the neighborhood I grew up in isn't too far from here.
Oh yes, and a pointless backstory we're going to hear later. Oh,
Let me guess.
let me get back to the point.
From South Beach.
There is no reason
No way.
at all
LA, actually. Orange County.
we should be forced to hear this thing in high octane. For some reason, the only time it gets low is when I have my mic in.
Something like that.
Now, when I have my mic in, it's perfectly fine. Oh, look! Wait for it.
Probable cause numbnuts. I don't need your consent.
For once,
Hey,
it's...
this
Oh,
one.
look at this. Oh
What
my
you got
fucking
there?
god. It's a unicorn.
It's an old
A black police officer arresting a black guy and still abusing him.
Where's your friend, Tack?
Like a rainbow in July when it's cloudy and dark outside. Did you still
Yeah, you
see
seen
it?
him?
Nah, but it sounds homie Bricks over with Tap's crew over there on 12th Street.
Was that the guy with the handcuffs on answering?
Appreciate it.
Or was that the police officer?
Nice
And if
locate,
it's the
detective.
police officer, it's still racist. But do you ever notice how these type of games play more to a story? Now, I'm a big fan of story in games. I'm jumping around a lot because I'm trying to put enough stuff into the video and kill time. You know what? Fuck this. I am going to not do episode 1 this time. Sorry about that, people, but hey,
Next time on Hardline.
here you go.
I had everything on a platter, and you fucked it up.
Are we gonna have a problem?
What the hell just happened?
Yes, it does this too, like a TV show. Anyway, see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed this. If you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my other content if you need convincing. I've been told I'm incredibly funny. I do a lot of funny voices sometimes. And hey, I'm going to be... Excuse me. I'm going to be posting a lot of content. Hopefully one day I'll get a camera. My channel is not exactly good. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm not doing the best I can because I don't have all the equipment that major YouTubers have. So just give me a chance until I can get better. And then if I have all this equipment and I'm still not good, hey, you know what? Unsubscribe. I can handle it. I just gotta know that I'm given a fair chance, okay? And as for every other thing, see you all next time. I'm Alexander Wolfsburg, your host with the most. That is a lie. Of course it's a lie. We made it up. Yes, we made it up. Very big lie. You didn't have to tell him that. But you just... I know what I did. Don't repeat it back to me. This has been your this is your wolfen host. Peace. And now I'm going to have you sit here in awkward silence as I turn the broadcast off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now.